Hello everybody, in today's video we're going to be taking a look at this puzzle here, which is a 5x5x5 cuboid, and it changes shape. We'll get to that in a minute. It's really weird. You know, ever since I saw this puzzle I wanted it for the fact that it's a cuboid, but it doesn't have the same kind of numeric laws as a cuboid. And by that what I mean is a cuboid usually has two different numbers. So here we have 3x3x2. Okay, over here we have a 2x2x4. Okay, and when you have the same numbers as in a 4x4, 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4 by 4, it's always a square puzzle. But here we can see that there are 5 by 5 by 5, and the 2 and the 4 layers have been squished down by half, which makes it actually a cuboid, because as you can see, if I turn it like this, it's not a square puzzle. And ever since I saw this, I really wanted one. Now, this puzzle was designed by Traiphum, and I'm sure you guys have all been familiar with his work now if you've been watching my channel for a while. And I saw this puzzle on the Twisty Puzzles forum. If you want to read about it, I will leave the link to that in the description, and you can go and check out what he has to say and what a whole bunch of other people thought of the puzzle as well. I really wanted one, and I contacted him about it, and I asked him, you know, how much they were and stuff, and he gave me a price, and I'm not sure about that price if that's still what it is, so I'm not going to quote it. But he actually told me, you know, you've been modding puzzles for a while. I think that you could probably make your own. So this actually wasn't made by him. This was made by me, and he did help me out with the process. He kind of explained how to do it. It was a little bit of a lengthy process for me because usually all I do is I just, you know, cut a cube and fill it, and this was a lot more complex than that. I'd never actually done this before. Like, some of these pieces are completely rebuilt. I've completely rebuilt some of these pieces, and this is the end result, and I've just finished it today, and I'm actually pretty proud of this one. Now, I can't exactly tell you how to make this. It's not really my place to do that because I'm not sure if Traiphum is going to you know, plan to sell them or anything like that. So it's not really my place to go around and tell people how to make them. You know, it might be hurting his business. But what I can tell you is that it is made out of one of these. This is a 5x5x4 from Ayi. As you can see, if you put them side by side, they are the same height. And that's because this is equivalent to 4 cubic pieces, and this is 1, 2, 3 and 2 halves, which makes 4. And what I've done basically is you know, the top layer here is the same, you know, this is untouched, but this layer here, it's been cut down. Now, I've had to build this entire middle layer because, as you can see here, there is none, and the mechanism on the inside does not allow a middle layer, so you've got to alter that. How it's done, it's not my place to say, like I said. Anyways, I'm going to go on to some of the turning on this puzzle. The turning on this puzzle is absolutely amazing. It's even better than the original 5x5x4 that it was made out of. I'll go ahead and show you these layers. As you can see, nothing is catching, and all the layers move very nicely. I really like these layers here. I like how these little layers are half the size. I find that really neat. I found that really neat when I made my my, I guess, half proportional 3x3x5, and that was the same thing. Now I've got a 5x5x5 version of it. So again, these layers all move, and it moves very well and seamlessly. I'll go ahead and do a checker pattern for you guys now. As you can see, the checker pattern looks very nice. I used the original stickers that came with the 5x5x4, so stickering this thing wasn't a problem. I basically just cut all of these in half, and that's how I made these stickers. Now, if you look really closely, you can see that the tops of them are rounded and the bottoms are still sharp because I did not bother to round them out. But if you didn't notice it already, then it's not really a big deal, is it? I'm going to go ahead and put it back, and yeah, I really love this puzzle. I've solved it without shapeshifting first because this is a shapeshifting cube, as you can see, and it bandages because now these layers are locked together. So let's go ahead actually and just scramble it up completely. And before I start shapeshifting, you always want to scramble it up as a cuboid first. So let's go. I've been showing pictures of this on Facebook, and if you like me on Facebook, then you would probably already know this was made. Okay, I think that's a pretty good scramble. We could scramble it up a little bit more here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So now let's go in with the shape shifting. Let's turn this layer like this, and this layer, let's move it like that. As you can see, it becomes very, very scrambled very quickly when you're shape-shifting. Now it moves just like a 3x3 because, like I said, these two are bandaged together, so are these two, and the middle is not. And that's the way it is on all the sides, as you can see. So let's continue with the scramble. I haven't actually scrambled it and solved it like this yet. I'm wondering if I can. Yeah, it reminds me of my 3x5x5 cuboid, how pieces stick out and stuff. And I think that using Super Antonio Vivaldi's tutorial for my cube will help me in solving Traiphum's version of this weird looking cuboid here. So here we have a really nice scramble. Wow, would you take a look at that? Let's get a close-up of this thing. Look at the colors, they're so bright. The shape shifting is awesome. Look at this piece, is sticking way out of the puzzle. It's brand new, and I gotta say, you know, with my experience on using epoxy sculpt now, I've become actually quite good at building, because a lot of these pieces here, even though they look molded, I've actually sanded those down and built them. And I gotta say, like, I'm really looking forward to some more mods that we have coming from Traiphum, because if you've watched my massive unboxing video, you'll see that I bought a bunch of them and I showed you the puzzles I'm going to be making, and some of them are in the making still. So you can expect some more puzzles like this coming up soon. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on my next video.